affordable housing is needed in San Diego County. There is a very real housing crisis that has spread to the middle class in San Diego County. Homelessness is rising, and the result of being homeless is right outside of our doors. I'm haunted by an observation of a homeless man sleeping in a ditch that I saw last month during a rainstorm. I felt that animals are treated better than this. Good afternoon. My name is Mac Baker. Immediate action is needed to alleviate the lack of affordable housing in San Diego County. Cities must provide new construction of affordable housing communities. Affordable housing should be available for everyone that lives and works in San Diego County. So there is a very real housing problem with the lack of affordable housing. I'm going to provide the statistics that demonstrate the severity of this problem and my proposed plan for dealing with this problem. Housing prices and rents continue to increase per the shortage of housing inventory. Now, 2/3 of our middle income households with mortgages are cost burdened. More of our middle class are becoming homeless due to job loss or unforeseen circumstances. The state does not provide enough housing to accommodate our population growth. Also, our policymakers have created this housing crisis. The Federal Reserve lowered the federal funds rate and federal discount rate from 0% to 0.25% during the distressed housing market of 2008. This continuation of extremely low interest rates by the Fed created extraordinary high costs throughout San Diego County. Existing property owners that our government that bailed out are getting richer from their equity positions, and first-time home buyer or renter is becoming rent poor. It is basic economics. When the rates go down, our prices go up, and with limited supply creates higher prices. The hedge fund investors have acquired a majority of our housing inventory surplus as buy and hold investments. So the California Association of Realtors, CAR, provided a report March 7, 2017 that showed the average sales price in San Diego County to be $593,040. Now that would take a median qualifying income of $116,900 to qualify. How many of us make $116,000 to qualify is my question. Now, as the average median income for a family of 4, utilizing HUD's definition, is $63,400. Now, this equates to rents under $1,500 a month or home purchase prices under $225,000. Now, the CAR slide shows that 9% of the available inventory in 2017 is available under $199,000. Now, this went down from 13% of available inventory of all of the homes that are out there. Only, the 9% this year, 13% from last year are available under $199,000. So this shows one of the issues we have with inventory as far as with our available inventory currently. Now, homelessness is also rising as a result, and San Diego Union Tribune reporter Michael Worth on August 21st, 2016 reports that homelessness on the San Diego streets jumped 19%. The annual homeless count is required by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, to determine homeless funding. Now, this was conducted January 29, 2016 in the pre-dawn hours. They found that 8,692 people were homeless in San Diego County. Now, the city had the largest population with 5,093 homeless people. The Oceanside had the second highest number with 667, Escondido 532, Vista with 423 homeless people. Now, there was 875 people in North County cities that represented a 38% increase from 2015 of homelessness. In the North County inland cities, there was 1,159 homeless people for a 26% increase from 2015. This is a homeless person here in this slide that's lying next to a cup of coffee and not a bottle of booze. And I think that was important in this picture. Just it shows a little bit that a lot of people think that the homelessness is caused here by alcoholism and other chemical abuse. But I've been able to show the problem here that our state leaders have not helped with our housing crisis and homelessness issue that we've had in San Diego County. So I would like to show my next portion here, my solution. And a solution includes our leaders and organizers that we must seek new development projects of single family condominiums and apartments. Now, Paul Molnar with the San Diego Union Tribune published on March 11, 2016, Affordable Housing Rare but Available. Now, he showed how the Community Housing Works nonprofit, as well as the California Housing Partnership Corporation, now they had both determined that the county needs an additional 142,564 rental units here in San Diego County. Now, as reported, the city of Vista built a project called Santa Fe in 2015 at a cost of $20 million to build, about $294,000 a unit. Most of that funding, $16.6 million, came from low-income tax credits. The other came from a grant of money, a block grant from the city of Carlsbad, because 10 of those units were helping out 18 to 24-year-olds coming out of the foster care system. Now, this was a great, and the Vista's got it. They're doing it, and the other cities need to catch on here. They just need to do more of it. And I have a proposal here that consider alternate cost-effective trans-container modular type construction that you see from the shipping containers. Now, these shipping containers you see in the Port of Los Angeles and the Port of Long Beach, they're strong, they're made of steel, they're great for high wind and resistance in seismic zones such as California. Now, these can be made into a wonderful single-family residence for about the cost of $25,000. I can actually buy these for $1,000, these containers a piece, and retrofit these with plumbing, electric. It's just the land that would be the issue. But compared to the cost of $294,000, this can be a great portable unit, relocated with whenever a lease land termination occurs. But private, city, county, and federal land grants can be provided for the placement here of these steel containers. So we can also create these trans-container communities that kind of resemble the current Indian reservations in our region. The benefit of having this affordable housing in our homeless is that we'll no longer have to bear the guilt of not helping another hurting and homeless human being. So some might say that the homelessness only happens with the chemical or mentally ill people dependent. And, I believe that mental illness can be treated. I also believe that that mental illness can be also a symptom from being homeless. Also, chemical addiction obviously can be treated. But people can say that low-income housing is also not good for property values, or that the crime rate is increased. Now, researchers at the Furman Center for Real Estate and Urban Policy at New York University in 2008, they found that the support of affordable housing to be an effective and cost-efficient way to house disabled and formerly homeless people. The continuation of permanent affordable housing and support services is seen as key to providing a stable environment. Now, Furman's findings also show that the values of properties within 500 feet of the affordable supportive housing had a slow, steady growth relative to the other properties in the neighborhood 10 years after that housing project opened. So this is actions that we can take. Several years ago, the demise of California's redevelopment program forced cities to rethink about the economic development. So 5 cities along the 78 corridor decided it was time to grow their economies, and as rather than to compete. Now, Escondido, Carlsbad, Oceanside, San Marcos, and Vista partnered with the San Diego Regional Economics Development Corporation, and they unveiled Innovate78.com. Please go to Innovate78.com, sign up, and also participate as an advocate for affordable housing. This is a great website for this, as it promotes other businesses and attracts them to come to the area when we can do affordable housing. So immediate action is needed to alleviate this lack of affordable housing in San Diego County. The cities must provide new construction affordable housing communities and for everyone that works and resides in San Diego County. Thank you.